my dear Capricorn. This is a love bonus reading, a prediction for Scorpio season, 23rd of October to November 22nd, 2019, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And I want to take this time and this opportunity to wish all Scorpios out there a happy birthday. I'm reading in the order of most liked videos from the previous general reading published for October. You can see the order I read in at the community section of my channel. And this will be a love reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you this is you, might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. Use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. For this reading, I will use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. And I will start shuffling your cards. So, when I open your deck here, Capricorn, I see the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups in the reversed. So someone has kind of an idea, a bright idea or a longing. They want to do something here, but sorry for my squeaky chair. There is a problem with consistency. Like a person can't, it's not mature enough to continue pursuing what they want. Okay, so it's like when we have immature relationship, the first argument and the one person brings it up like, okay, so I'm going to break up with you. Instead of, this stable, consistent, loving partner. This is a partner that's not consistent. They are wobbly, okay? Flickering lights. One day everything is fine and next day it's black. Okay, so I'm hearing this song. Fine, and then it's black. And if you want me off your back, come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Yes, that's the song. Should I stay? Okay. So I will put that song in the description box for you. So I call the divine with love and light. And here we have a King of Swords together with this Page of Cups. So you might either be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It can be any sign, but this is the personalities traits that come through. So it might be that you're dealing with a person that kind of is in love with you, but don't want to act as if they are. Okay, the King of Swords has his dignity. He doesn't want to. He or she, it can go both ways here, doesn't want to be ridiculously made. So this is usually why a person acts immature, because they have a big ego that they want to protect. And if they are not able to win in a situation, they immediately want to say, I break up, or they disappear, make it some kind of disappearing act. But what I feel here, so that's one underlying current, but what I feel here is that someone doesn't accept this kind of behavior. So it might be that you have been exposed to this behavior before and now you have learned how to say no to it. Or it might be that someone calls you on this and say, hey, why are you so inconsistent? Or why are you flirting with that guy? Or why are you doing this when you are together with me? So it's someone being, catching a person in the act with this. So I called the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we can see commitment, tradition, people like tribe, people being together in community, like how we build our civilization. And this is this Knight of Cups in the reversed. So it might be that someone is fearful of commitment. And with the King of Swords that we saw earlier, the other person has spotted them. This person here, the authority, like the person that's a little bit more mature, has been spotting this and see, okay, so here we have a problem. This person is not very skilled when it comes to relationship. They are not mature enough to tell that they were wrong, or to accept a failure, or accept not always being right, or accept sometimes we become humiliated, but we can be the bigger person even so. But this person can't. So they love one day and they don't love the next day. Then Hierophant energy is also Taurus energy. So I call the 6 elements. And here we have the Queen of Swords instead with this Knight of Cups here. So it's an awful lot of people in your reading. Queen of Swords is usually Libra, but can be Aquarius or Gemini as well. Or any person that's kind of judgmental in this situation. It means that the person has judged the situation and frowned upon it a little bit. Okay, so but this person is clear with what they want. It's just that they have newly discovered that their lover here isn't really what they hoped this person would be. It might also be that you have some person in your surrounding that's telling you that this guy or this girl, she's up to no good, she's just so inconsistent, over dramatic, easily bruised, with the ego is easily bruised, so they can't be a good partner to you. Or you have like a side to you inside of you that's saying this, that's seeing through this situation and judge it a little bit and thinking, well, maybe this is not the greatest situation. So 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Capricorn viewers. So I want my dear Capricorn to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So I saw some cards flashing by when I was shuffling, and it seems like either you, Capricorn, or the other person is following their intuition and kind of judging this situation, maybe want to lay it on ice or postpone it because something is off. So it might be that you want some space for from your partner because they are acting up, or they want some space from you because of that same issue. So just tune in for a few seconds to you, Capricorn, and the energy of Scorpio season for you. Okay, so my dear Capricorn, this is the new bottom of your deck, and we have a 9 of Wands in the reverse. So this is a little bit more serious. This is more than just, spotted that someone has a bad personality trait. This is a situation where we have been faced with this personality trait so much that we become almost allergic to it. So enough is enough, kind of, with this 9 of Wands. But it might also be the reason to why a person is acting up, why they're acting strange, because they have had it up to here, like up to here. So if a person is overreactive and, flickery in their emotions, it might be that they have been, put through a lot of challenges that have made them this very touchy-feely, okay? So this might be you, or it might be the person you are dealing with that's feeling like that. And it's the 9, so it's connected also to the Hermit card. And it means that a person usually goes away to lick their wounds and might be a little bit of a loner because of that. And this is the old bottom of the deck, and it's Libra, Justice. We also have, we have the whole group here, 10, 11, 12. This is about, and also Tower in the reverse. So this is about karmic issues. It seems like you have been faced with a karmic situation that kind of appears again and again and again. So even if we are not fed up with this particular person and their behavior, we are fed up with the behavior that we have been forced to be exposed to again and again and again. But it's this situation or this behavior that's bumming you out is supposed to teach you something. So if you are aware enough, this is also connected to the Queen of Swords. Both are Libra, so with the Queen of Swords being like a human rights lawyer, and this is the maybe the jury or the court system. It shows a situation where we need to be very logic, and we need to see the truth about the situation and be able to make a good evaluated decision. Okay, so how to judge in this situation. So it's no quick judgment. You need to put some thought into this. Why is this happening again and again? Why is this person acting like this? Why am I acting like this? Because it might be you that's overreacting and flickery with your emotions. If we are to make other people understand us, we need to understand ourselves first. But try to figure out what's going on here. What's your pattern that's appearing again and again? But that was kind of in the past, and but it's still affecting you to the point where you or the other person is getting totally fed up. Okay, this is on your conscious mind about them, like what you're thinking about them, and this is the situation itself, and this is what's on their conscious mind about you. This is your emotions towards them, your feelings, and this is the bond between you two, and this is their emotions towards you, and this is your behaviors and attitudes towards them, the outcome, and their behaviors and attitudes towards you. So we'll start with the situation here, and it's a Six of Cups. So Six of Cups means that we kind of wants to reconcile. We saw the Knight of Cups a lot, and Knight of Cups is often a person that wants to come either to charm us, or we want to charm someone, or we want to ask for forgiveness. Usually then it comes with the Eight of Wands, like a person admitting to, oh, I was wrong, I did this, I want to make it better, I will never do that again. But here it came with a lot of like a person wants to say that they're sorry, and then thinking, well, I'm not the one that should be saying I'm sorry, and then, well, I want to say I'm sorry, well, I'm not the only one to blame. And then we have also the King of Swords, which I think is a person that maybe has been it can be, sometimes the King of Swords stands in the way for saying that we're sorry, because the King of Swords is sometimes tied to a big ego. But often enough, King of Swords is the situation where we judge the other and we're waiting for the apology. So we have seen that, or we are rock solid. We're not going to, back an inch, because we have seen we are right. We know we are right. We have judged the situation, and we have seen we were not to blame. They need to say that they're sorry. And we saw that the Knight of Cups was kind of flickering like this, so they are not really ready to say this and to face up maybe to the responsibility of what they have done. And also it might be that this person is not emotionally ready, or that it would be like an assault on them to have to go and say that they're sorry, because we saw with the Nine of Wands in the reverse that this person might have been very challenged, so there's a reason to why they behaved in a certain kind of way. So they have been maybe abused in many situations and starting to behave in a bad way, and every time they are in a situation that even resembles the situation that once hurt them or have hurt them over and over again. So it's a tricky situation, but it seems like love is in the picture here, and that probably both people have the relationship, the best interest of the relationship in their mind. It's just that it's very hard when we are dealing with ourselves and our troublesome emotions and traumas and karmas, and then we need to deal with another person that also have some luggage, and also the dynamic in the relationship itself might make things a little bit hard. So it's not just that you need to behave fairly in a relationship. There's a lot of stuff that a relationship awakes in people and makes them very dramatic or judgmental or suspicious or fragile. But it seems like we have the best intentions in this relationship anyway, and there's a lot of love here. And this is what you are thinking about them, and it's the little rebel here in the reverse, the Page of Swords. So you're seeing that they are making kind of revolution towards you, and they don't want to conform, and they don't want to maybe say that they're sorry. They want to stick to their guns, and they are acting a little bit childish in your eyes. But as I said, there might be a reason to the childish behavior. Maybe they are going through some kind of learning curve where they need to learn to not always conform, or that they need to stand up for themselves or break old tradition and patterns. We can't really know what another person is battling with until we have walked several miles in their shoes. But you are thinking that they are being unfair, that they are being childish, that they are like making an uproar towards you, totally unjustified, that they don't have enough, like they don't have the right on their side. They shouldn't behave like this, basically. And this is what they see with you. This is what they are thinking about you. And it seems like they are thinking that you have stopped loving them, that you don't love them anymore, you don't love them as you used to do, or that you want to break up, or you don't value the relationship in the way that you did before. But I think maybe that's not true. Maybe it's true to some degree, but I think mostly you are judging their behavior, and maybe not the love that's between you two, but more how they have behaved towards you in the relationship, and you probably want to see some better behavior. But from their point of view, it's like, well, you don't love them anymore, so they can maybe act a little bit reckless, because it doesn't matter if you don't love them anymore, so they can act like this, potty mouth and other things, because it doesn't matter, because you have already decided that you don't love them. So that's how it's looking from their point of view. So this is the bond between you two. And we have a Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands together with a Six of Cups. Well, I would say that someone is a little bit juvenile and a little bit immature. They have the best intentions, but they might not have the experience to act right in a situation. The Knight of Wands has a lot of eager to learn and to experience a lot of things, and to it's like every day is a brand new day, and they are so eager to figure out what this will be all about, and they want to find luck and all these kind of things. But they are not experienced enough to behave in a way that other people will see as mature and secure. So if you don't want to trust in this person's apology, it's probably because you don't trust the person itself, that you think that they are too inconsistent. So it's basically the same problem as we saw with the Knight of Cups. It's just that this person here, the Knight of Wands, is usually a person that wants to have a lot of freedom. So they can say that they're sorry now, but tomorrow they have forgotten all about it, and they do the same stupid thing again, because they have their mind put towards a certain goal, or they are very freedom loving, so they don't want to conform to what other people say and how other people want them to act. They are trying to figure it out for themselves. So it's very likely when this kind of combination comes that we don't trust the apology, because we think the person is going to do it again. And it's very likely that we are also right about this. It doesn't mean that we should totally give up on the person. It just means that they have not experience to behave in the best way possible in this situation. But they are eager to learn. This is a person that's wants to learn, wants to do better, but they have this certain aura around them where they might be a little bit too full of themselves and think they have a little bit blown up self-esteem maybe. So they think that they are better than what they actually are. Other people can see it, but they can't really see it. So it's a Knight. It's like even if it's a person that's like in their 50s, they're going to act like they are teenagers. Or like in their 20s. Okay. And this is your feelings towards this person, and it's the Star card. So the Star card, it's when it comes in the reverse, it's still a good card, but it shows that your love towards this person has gotten some bruises. Okay, you have lost hope a little bit. You still feel that it was some meaning to your meeting, and that your bond is very special. But the other person's behavior probably have made you second guess the relationship and the love overall. But it doesn't say that your love is going anywhere, just that you are disappointed on how it has what has happened up till now, and that you don't believe so much in this bright future anymore. So you're second guessing this situation, and this 17 star, it's connected to 1 + 7 is 8, the strength card. So it's connected to a person that's trying to be the bigger person, trying to be strong, trying to be patient, and trying to have hope. But it's very difficult. In this situation, it's very difficult because you see the other person is acting a little bit juvenile and destructive, and they are so quick to think that you don't love them, instead of looking on what kind of behavior have made you maybe withdrawn or lose hope. So they think that, well, she don't love me anymore, or he doesn't love me anymore, and that's it. They don't think, okay, maybe I should behave in a better way. So that's not how far this person can think. So that can be a little bit boggling as well. No, and here we have the 8 of Wands. So, well, maybe they are thinking one thought or two about how they really want to apologize to you. But as I said, we have the Knight of Wands as the bond between you. So it's not that they can promise you forever, or they can't promise you that they will, make it or be able to learn this, what you want them to know. But they will try, okay? They want to make the best, they want to, in the best possible way, try. But with this kind of combination, they probably don't have the experience to actually succeed, but they want to try. So they have the best intentions, and they don't want to lose your love here. And it's an 8, so it goes well with this 17, the star I just said. It's 1 + 7 is 8. So here they are trying to be the bigger person. They are trying to make you see that they are a good person. They are trying to live up to your expectations. Sometimes in these situations, it can be very hard because the person doesn't even know the right words to say. That's how unexperienced they are. And they might also, with this combination, be a little bit like childish, that they can't admit to doing the wrong thing. And the person that is a little bit more mature might have to tell them, like, this is how you should apologize to me. And it can be a very difficult situation because you want a genuine apology. But if this person doesn't have the experience to say it, well, okay, so it's up to you really. But it might be that this person needs some help with what they did wrong and what they need to do instead. And so, okay, you might need to teach them how to deal with a situation like this in a better way, instead of doing it like this, just withdrawing and saying hell is other people, and deciding that all relationships are bad relationships and I will never date another person again, or call another friend again. Okay, so this is your behaviors and attitudes towards them. So how will you react to this apology, and what you are thinking of them, that they are not really someone that you can trust, and that they are self-destructive. Okay, so your behaviors and attitudes towards them. 3 of Cups, this was a really low blow, I think, because it's almost like you're thinking about dating other people instead. And yes, of course, I understand you think that this person is self-destructive. You have given up on their love, and you think that maybe you can find someone better. It seems like you would want to go out maybe on a dating site, or ask your friends, is there any single person that you could arrange a date together with me, so I can go on a date, because this relationship is crap. And you don't believe much in their effort. You think that it's like the train has already left the station, it's no use. And this is their behaviors and attitudes towards you. And this doesn't make it better, because I told you, like, this person wants to apologize, but they don't know how to do it. So they will probably come out as, selfish, egocentric, and like they can't get the words out of their mouth. And here they just want to win over you. So now I understand better why you might want to, search for another person. So this is not what they mean, but this is how they are behaving, because they have learned, this is the only thing that they have learned, but probably because when they were small, their parents or friends said, well, you should never apologize if it's not your fault. You should be like this, should be hard ass like this. And this is what they have learned. They have never learned how to be vulnerable, open, how to say that they're sorry. It's like they have been raised by wolves. And now you have this juvenile little wolf, and you are in a relationship with them of some sort, and you have given up on them, and you want to find a better relationship. So that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so the outcome for this situation then. And we have an 8 of Pentacles. So you're surprising me over and over again, because this is, okay, so we work on this situation. So we work on this situation while this person is going on a date, and this person wants to say that they're sorry, but can't come up with the right words, but actually making things worse. So how are you going to work on this? That's interesting. So what can Capricorn do? How to make this better? Romantic feelings. Well, if you love this person, maybe there's enough energy to, help them out a little bit. Okay, romantic feelings. So what does this partner need to do? Keep an open mind, and it's in reversed. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So, it's like you are not following the rules that they have from when they grew up. Okay, you have different set of rules. Their rules were probably like you should be a hard ass, you should win over other people, you shouldn't show vulnerability, don't go bearing gifts, only sissies comes with gifts. And you have a totally another approach where you want to, that people should be open and vulnerable and build a foundation with you. So this person is intrigued by you, but they don't understand at all where you are coming from. So to be with you, they need to have a very open mind and to be able to hear what it is that you are saying. And they are still prepared to win over you. And by that, you need to subordinate yourself and, show your throat. And they will, be rude. And then you will go back to loving each other. So that's like an old caveman relationship type. And you are not used to that. You want a relationship to be equal between two equal and mature people that is making a good effort to be nice towards each other. So it's like a big clash of culture and behavior. But this person seems to be the person that the divine wants that they should learn your way. Okay. So you can learn their way a little bit, because maybe you need to make this little puppy here subordinate to you so that they can hear the advice that you have to give them. Because if you don't make them subordinate, they might not be able to listen to you, because they have learned by their culture or by their family or by the street where they grow up, they have learned that the one that wins is the one we follow. So it's like a wolf pack over here. And you have walked away maybe of Jesus or Buddha, and you think that, well, we should be nice towards each other and build, exchange love. So, but to get this little wolf puppy here to listen to you, you might need to take them by the neck and say, this is how we do things. You are going to apologize, and this is how you're going to do it. There. So we'll see. Either you give up or you teach them how to apologize. And yes, this is advice. Yes, leadership, of course. And this might also go for if you are a Capricorn cross watcher. You might find your Capricorn to be over here and you over here. And it's the same advice. You need to take them by the neck and teach the little puppy how to behave in a loving relationship. Okay, so set your goals. You can master yourself with assertiveness and self-discipline. Take a leading role in this situation, knowing that mind over heart is something necessary when group decisions need to be made. Define your structure, set your boundaries, and focus your attention on achieving your group goals. Stick to your plans and see through to the end. You need to really be the king of swords here, okay? So, your strength of purpose helps to overcome obstacles and achieve the impossible. Expect an opportunity or job promotion with extra responsibilities. This may require letting go of unhealthy choices. I make fair and just decisions. I am a good leader. So that's your job now, then, Capricorn. Okay. So I hope this helped. And if you are puzzled by this reading, you can go to my channel and check out the October general readings that's up there. That might advise you a little bit more on what you need to work on personally and what the other person needs to work on personally. You can also check the bonus love readings for Libra seasons that is up, and you can also check the pick a card readings. If you want a personal reading with me, you can go to the about section on my channel or go to my web page. You will find the link in the description box or in the about section on my channel. I also have packages where I look into your past lives, and I can also heal your different patterns and yes, in general, heal you. Besides the tarot readings that I do. So you're welcome to visit if you're curious. Okay, so I hope you will take really, really good care of yourself now. Prove yourself to be a strong leader, and we will meet again in the middle of October when I come up with the next reading. Okay, bye-bye.